Weird facts about Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is a Central Asian country having Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan as neighbors. Following the collapse of the Soviet Union, the nation attained independence on August 31, 1991. It covers 447,400 square kilometers. Tashkent is the capital and biggest city in Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan's national and official language are Uzbek and Russian. In this video, we'll talk about some weird facts about the country which you would never have known. Uzbekistan is a landlocked country. It is a doubly landlocked country, meaning that all of its neighbors are landlocked as well. And getting to any shore from Uzbekistan requires crossing at least two countries. The only other doubly landlocked country in the world is Liechtenstein. There are numerous superstitions around bread. Trying to turn bread upside down or dropping it on the ground is thought to bring bad luck. Before embarking on a journey, a family member is required to eat a little piece of Uzbek bread, per an ancient practice. The rest of the bread is buried or hidden until the person returns home. Lifting your hand turns any automobile into a taxicab. In fact, the majority of individuals like it because a $1 trip will take you 10 to 20 kilometers. If it's not too hot outside and you're looking for a way to chill off, you should take tea if you are in Uzbekistan. It is custom that if there is no tea on the table, no one will eat. Drink tea in the morning, afternoon, and evening, and meet your friend. If you have a headache, drink tea. You want to drink something cold? Try tea. Consume any leftover tea. In other words, the Uzbek body has more tea than blood. Oh, and some elderly women give tea packets as gifts when they visit someone. In Uzbekistan, there is a proper protocol for pouring tea. To begin, rinse your small tea bowl with a splash of hot tea, after which return a bowlful to the pot 3 to 4 times before the tea is regarded suitable to drink. It's definitely a different kind of afternoon tea. Along with this, traditional local delicacies are frequently offered. Handshakes are only appropriate between two males as a greeting. When greeting an Uzbek woman, bow to her with your right hand over your heart. You want to marry but are afraid to tell your parents to find you a girl? There's no problem. The Uzbeks have found the ideal solution. They still have an arranged marriage culture. Let's say you're in a relationship and wish to marry in an arranged marriage. Then you must place the carrot in your father's shoe, indicating that his son is ready to marry. This used to be very common in the past since people couldn't open out to their parents. The most esteemed guest is placed farthest from the house's entrance in Uzbek tradition. Be aware that Uzbekistan laws are severely followed, penalties are harsh, and it is not recommended to argue with the police. If you are under the age of 20, it is unlawful to gamble, have and then use drugs, and consume cigarettes and alcohol. In this nation, homosexuality is prohibited. In their live performances, more than 90% of vocalists lip-sync. This disclaimer appears on their banners as well. Phonogramma orakeleli erlajo italadi. It signifies that the performer will lip-sync throughout the show. They may sometimes yell, ah, oh, everyone together, or I can't hear you all, but nothing more. I'm not sure why people attend such events. Is it entertaining to watch someone lip-sync? Worst of all, everyone will be seated as if watching a movie. When an Uzbek smiles, they appear to be shimmering. not because of a good oral hygiene practice, but rather because of a lack thereof. Gold teeth are seen in a substantial percentage of the elderly population. This thing is not as common in the capital, but in the regional parts of Uzbekistan. You see golden smiles most of the time. They have most affordable dental services. In a quality facility, a root canal can cost up to $5 to $6. Government polyclinics are free, although supplies can be charged for $1.5 to $2. Many attractions include a free second entry where you may stroll in. If you're on a budget, feel free to join Uzbeks who enter through side and rear doors at tourist attractions. Uzbekistan's average life expectancy is 69.7 years for males and 75 years for women, according to WHO statistics from 2018. The internet in Uzbekistan is often of poor quality. While most hotels and city-based cafes provide Wi-Fi, it is either poor or not linked at all. The Aral Sea, which lies on the borders of Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Turkmenistan, was once the world's fourth largest lake, but it has nearly vanished since a Soviet irrigation project was built in the 1960s. Every year, around 1 million students, physicians, and government officials are compelled to pick cotton for the government in Uzbekistan's cotton fields. Cotton contributes for around 7% of the country's exports, and it's known as white gold in Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan exports the fifth most cotton and produces the seventh most. In Uzbekistan, there is now a water deficit, with subterranean water and reservoirs supplying plant irrigation demands. Some rivers are now completely dry. The drying of the Aral Sea has caused sickness and agricultural damage in the surrounding area. The national dish is palav or plav. Legend has it that Alexander the Great's chefs devised this dish, which is made of mutton, rice, onions, and shredded carrots. Different regions of the country add their unique touch to the meal, such as pumpkins, peppers, or dried tomatoes. At the 2016 Rio Olympics, Uzbekistan led the boxing medal count. The country won 3 gold medals and 2 silver medals. Corruption is unfortunately a concern in Uzbekistan. In reality, most income from vital economic sectors as petroleum and gold are thought to be split within tiny social cliques. As a result, the common public receives virtually little support. The prominence of music and song is Uzbekistan's culture, and it's an intriguing fact. Koshak are popular household melodies. Lapar is a 2-singer duet that is frequently performed at traditional weddings. Well, that's it for today's video. Which of these did you like the most, or did you find them weird? Do let us know in the comments section. Please subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell for the latest video updates.